Hello and welcome to KiMoPack. My name is Jens Uhlig and I'm developer of KiMoPack. KiMoPack is an analysis tool for the kinetic modeling of transient spectroscopy data. Project page of KiMoPack, which contains some information, an image about the main tools, the main functionality, which is fast plotting, fast fitting and understanding, advanced fitting, and comparing of data to really follow dynamics and dynamical development. Further on the page you also find the main links which help you to the different pages which support that project. And those pages contain the Zenodo page where different versions of the pack, including all tutorials, are packaged and published and allow you to cite the pack. It contains a GitHub page from KiMoPack where you find all the source code under source code and the workflow tools and the tutorials as files, so you can use that and follow them. It contains the read the docs documentation from KiMoPack where you find an extended documentation to all the different functions, functionalities with models and a lot of information, and a few tricks and helps how to install KiMoPack in Python. I recommend to install KiMoPack by using either PyPy or by using the Conda package manager. KiMoPack is based on Python, which is a modular programming language, and usually to handle Python one uses or often uses a package manager, at least under Windows. That is advisable. To install Python, if you do not have done so, use Anaconda Python as my recommendation, and from the main page download the version belonging for you. Python 3 point something is recommended. I require for most efficient use a Python version larger than 3.8, but it should work also with 3.7 and lower versions. Version 2.7 will most likely not be supported. I have not checked that. After I install Python usually with administrator rights, but also as local users it will function just as well. During the installation you will be asked if you would like to add Python to the path. This option I would recommend because it makes later steps easier. The installation will take a few minutes before it is completed. In Program Manager or in the Anaconda Manager, so you call the manager, and if you have installed Anaconda with administrator rights like I did, you have to run this one with administrator rights. After the general installation of Python, you can use the Python Program Manager, Anaconda or PyPy to install the packages. Currently I would recommend to use the PyPy package manager because it's always a little bit more up to date. You type pipe install KiMoPack and the rest will be taken care of. After the installation, I would recommend to install one more package, which is not mandatory, that's why it's not included, but it makes the working with the files much easier. The package I recommend is mbopen, which stands for notebook open. Same, PyPy, install mbopen. We use the notebooks we are providing, the or at least the workflow tools for your analysis. You can download those either by using a Git process and cloning the dictionary, or to go to GitHub and add the GitHub web page from the links and download from here the source code. Download the zip and for which you would like to use for further analysis. Have the data available, potentially in a subfolder or at least somewhere where it's easy to reach, and to use one of the workflow tools and copy these ones into the folder where you have your analysis. The workflow tool packages or notebooks will become a logbook of your analysis and easy to follow. If you have also installed MBOpen, then you can now simply double click on the notebooks to open them for analysis. And typing in any command line in this folder, juypter notebook, will open a new server in this folder. Tab button and navigate to your analysis folder. It allows you further analysis. One of the first things I usually do is rename the notebook to something unique, which is also renaming the file. With that, I create a new file, a new analysis file for each project, and I can now follow the analysis steps, which will be part of the second movie. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you had some fun.